Hello, my name is Roy, and we are playing some Heroes of the Storm. We are going to do a build for the Butcher with emphasis on the use of Furnace and the Onslaught. Some things that I'm going to use. I'm thinking about trying out block. You know, a Butcher with some block. Unrelenting Pursuit, because most of my talents are going to be Unrelenting Pursuit oriented. Final Assault, Furnace, Savage Charge. Probably Enraged, I'm feeling. And finally, either Nexus Blades or Fires of Hell, depending on how things are going. This should be pretty fun. A little bit of theory crafting. Let's play the Butcher. Okay, that is an AI match. Now let's do a quick match. Alright, there we go. We'll see you in the game. Alright guys, we are on the Tome of the Spider Queen. Tomb? Tome? Something. Anyway. We're going up against Arthas, Illidan, Sylvanas, Lili, Jaina. We are with Uther, Vala, Arthas, and Nazebro. The first thing we're going to get is block. We're going to try out a little build here. That'll be interesting. My Butcher play runs a lot like this. I don't mind using Hamstring, but I'm going to try not to use... I'm going to try not to use something unless I can kill them. Like that. I don't want to use Ruthless Onslaught unless I can kill them. And Butcher's Mark is similar. I feel a little bit less about that, but, you know, whatever. Alright. We got some troubles down here. I'm going to try to keep this team even as much as possible. You know how it goes. Some people just don't want to lane, but I do believe that we did have the first takedown in this map, so feel pretty good about that so far. Arthas asking for support up top. We have a four-way tango against the wall. Nazebro, Arthas stuck up top. We have Uther and myself in the middle lane, Vala and their Arthas at the bottom lane. And it looks like they are trying to push this issue. Arthas goes down and probably will be angry about that if I had to guess. But we do arrive to give somewhat of some support, but here goes something. I overcommitted to that, I admit. And we're gonna go back to the middle lane. Looks like everybody's just having a good time right now. Illidan's not necessarily the one I want to be around, to be honest with you. Arthas coming down to the middle lane with myself. Still, Vala and Arthas trading shots down there. It looks like she has Arthas against the ropes. Some requests to be turning in some gems. Arthas and myself do have a few, and I think I will oblige that Uther, get some turned in. Jaina trying to stop the turn in. Lili also trying to be a little bit of a twerp here. Illidan, enjoy this, bro. And I was hoping that Arthas would actually stay for that body block because he does have 8 gems. He does go down. And I'm pretty happy about that. Arthas has to try to get back. We're going to try to body block for him. Jaina and Lili trying to make that an almost impossible thing, but Arthas does get away. Uther gets his sippy cup. Meanwhile, Nazebro and Sylvanas still up top. Having a nice little dance. Unrelenting Pursuit is next. And we're going to play it a little bit more close. You know, don't want to mess with them too much. Alright, Uther, Arthas back in mid lane with me. Looks like we will be taking an early advantage as far as experience and gems are concerned, and that's you know how you win this map is to get the gems. Seems kind of obvious. So Arthas will probably take down that Sylvanas, and I will attempt to get this Illidan. Oh, it's not worth my onslaught there. All right. So Illidan does go down. Arthas and Uther making a pretty strong combo. Meanwhile, Vala's just chilling out and doing her thing down there. Nazebro's still up top. Arthas and myself in middle lane. Everything is going pretty much by the book at the moment. Lili doing her thing, but we're not really going to worry about her. I'm going to ask everybody to turn in gems because I do believe that we should be fairly close to having some spiders on our side. And Uther, thank you for the heal. Alright, so now we do have some spiders coming down, and how we approach this, I think I'm going to stick with Uther, the healer, as much as I can. And I think it's kind of agreed upon that we're going to go down south. Vala doing a fairly good job of holding this lane on her own. The enemy Arthas does show up. I'm trying to decide if I want to mess with this. It doesn't look like I need to. I'm going to poke a little bit. Arthas taking in the damage for me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Arthas. Our next talent, we are going to go with Final Onslaught, as this is a total Ruthless Onslaught build. Alright, we break through. I'm going to let somebody else take the damage from those towers. I don't like to be slowed. And as you can see right now, we do have 25 meat. Meanwhile, in the middle, our spiders are being fought by the majority of their team there. Nazibro and Sylvanas trading some punches up there. Their keep does go down. We're going to go ahead and stun Arthas. I don't know if he's going to die from this, but it will put him out of place. And he does go down. Their Jaina adding in some damage. And everything's going pretty well so far. We kind of want to be careful as I run in, and I am going to get away from that. Arthas adding in some ideas of who he wants dead, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a pretty massive retreat myself. And hopefully I can get away. I didn't realize that this lane would become a problem. Anyways, up top, Nazibro, Sylvanas, still trading some punches. Uther trying to help out Arthas as best he can, and Vala returning to her duties in the bottom. Looks like I do need to probably. There we go. That should probably scare them just a tad bit. They are going to turn in a massive amount of gems at the moment. Not super worried about this Arthas, but we will attempt to take him down. That's a lot of damage he did take, and he does go down. Jaina getting a pretty decent attack in there, but ultimately it's not going to do very much. I'm going to get out of here and probably go get myself a little bit of a drink. Vala coming in from the bottom into the mid, and that means I, the Butcher, will head to the bottom. Arthas calls for a retreat. There are some pretty good Merc wave there, so I am going to actually help out with this a little bit and just add in a little extra damage. Okay, they are going to get a turn in. That's no big deal, honestly. That's fine. And we will pick Furnace for our ultimate. We do have our ultimates first. I'm not really super stoked to use mine unless it's with a combination of someone else at the moment. We've been playing pretty well as a team, so there's no reason to ignore that. So here's how we are going to do this. You call it up, Ruthless Onslaught. We do want to take out their healer. We do want to take out that healer, and the healer goes down. Lily down. That was very important, but I do need to get out of here. We do need to retreat. Okay. Yeah, there. And I'm going to help body block for Arthas a little bit. Try to get Uther beyond that gate. There we go. Cindergosa goes out. Awesome. And, well, looks like Arthas overcommitted just a tad bit. At least grab that. And, that's just how she goes. So, looks like Nazibro was Nazibro was able to do his own thing, and he's still doing his own thing. We're gonna just help with this here, boom, boom, and we just want to try to chase this Arthas out. There we go. And he does call in a bunch of angry ghouls that will try to come after me. I'm gonna call for a little bit of help. I do need some assistance, and Arthas does come down to answer that call. And I need to turn in these gems terribly. And if we can get this Illidan, and I think we probably won't actually, he will probably get away. And there Arthas does go down. So meanwhile, Nazibro and Sylvanas still having a fun time up there. I'm going to turn in my gems. And, I mean, honestly, everything's still going pretty well, so we're just going to maybe go kill some people here. So what we're going to do is we're going to call in that Furnace again, Ruthless Onslaught, right there on Jaina. And just pull it back just a tad bit. So we have Vala, Uther, myself, and I'm going to follow Uther. And this should be it for her. And that was way too many gems to be holding on to. Makes you a very decent target for that team. Our Arthas and Vala are in the middle lane. Myself, Uther, and Nazibro top lane. Gonna go ahead and let the minions get in there for us. Try to get some pokes in on this tower. Watch Illidan's, where Illidan's at? There he is. Hi, buddy. No big deal. We're just going to keep working on overpowering this Ruthless Onslaught as much as possible. And we will use it on Illidan. If anything, that should keep him away for just several seconds. Give us enough time to take down this tower if we're lucky. And Sylvanas is back up. No big deal. She's going to probably use some Angry Banshees, or at least Wailing Arrow to keep me from doing anything important. Go get some more gems. Okay. And I'm going to head down to my friends. So all in all, that was a pretty decent. I think that it would be... We need to take care of this small push. This could become a larger push. So we're going to do that. Oh. And if they are getting boss, we definitely have to stop them. That would be a pretty decent play to get a quick turnaround. And there it is, Arthas. I think they were... And we gotta use it. Unfortunately, this could be it for the Butcher here. Oh no! Uther with the brilliant alt. Syndragosa takes... Just get that healer, just get that healer. Just get her, just get her. Oh, she is down. What a great exchange. I think that it's time for us to get this boss. I love Ruthless Onslaught. I haven't actually spec'd him out to a full Ruthless Onslaught before, but it is fun. I'm definitely going to be using it more, but we're going to go ahead and take this boss away from them. And I'm going to turn in these gems because I don't want them anymore. We need to catch up in the gem count anyways. They are getting close to turning in some, and we just don't need that kind of thing on us. So we have a need for 3 more. This ought to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn in. And this should give us the gems that we need. I do want full mana for this particular push. And I should have enough time to get the Furnace Blast back. I was kind of reading this because I thought that it was actually a talent that was always on, but it turns out that is not, so whatever. And there they go. Get him, get him, get him. And we were rooted pretty well. That Arthas must have had some pretty strong ice magic on us, but the bugs are doing their thing. Spider Queen kind of helping us out as best she can. I kind of think if I have enough people on a tower, I like to take down the gates so that we can see better what's happening back here. And, you know, we're just going to keep this pushing as hard as we can. I can't put a Butcher's Mark on a tower. I wish I could. That'd be pretty fun, right? Sylvanas coming in trying to stop us. Unfortunately, that's way too many people, so she's not going to be able to pull that off. And we will... Oh, I don't know if I should have done that. I'm going to have to go ahead and get out of here. Luckily, block is on. I'm going to go ahead. I don't know. They're going to focus me down. Uther does save me. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This Uther has been substantially important to us winning this game so far. So, excellent job, Uther. I super appreciate it. I'm going to come over here. We got to help our friends get away. Arthas going down right now would just be a terrible, terrible waste of our time. So Cinder Ghost does go out, and I will have Furnace by the time I get there, but will it be worth anything? I don't know. I just don't know. But it does look like Jaina will enjoy dying. And so let's see what happens. I don't know if that... I don't think that got anybody, unfortunately, but this tower does go down, so that's kind of nice. Oh, it did get somebody. And we're just going to keep this push going a little bit. Nazibro helping with the split push. I don't want my life to go down all that much. And so Uther's still keeping everybody healed. Thanks for that. I'm going to just... No. I don't like it. Uther yet again doing an awesome job. And there we go. So great job. This Uther's doing a lot of awesome, lot of great plays out there. Really digging what he's doing. And if we can get a couple camps here, that would just increase the chances of us finishing this off. We will put a Butcher's Mark on that guy. If you've been enjoying the Butcher Wench, go ahead and leave some comments, talk about some of your favorite talents. King Leoric got to be out, even shortly, I think. I think he's going to be out pretty soon. And we're gonna try to get something in for him. And when that happens, it should be we're gonna probably do a Butcher and Leoric video, so that's pretty exciting. And Skeleton King stuff. I think we'll be having a good time with him, really. There we go. I love those Heroes of the Storm, but I do not want to fight. I don't want to fight Jaina by herself, honestly. But I do want to kick this spider's ass. Alright, level 20. I think that Nexus Blades is probably the best thing to do right now. And mostly we don't really per se need the we just don't need that additional furnace at the moment. I do choose to go into the boss last if they are trying to do anything, and it doesn't seem like they are. That would have gave me the chance to get the Ruthless Onslaught off, plus a furnace against their team. So they didn't do anything. We're gonna get a boss pretty much no problem. We're gonna get some gems here turned in. So this is all pretty routine for the Tomb of the Spider Queen. This team has been doing extremely well, even if there was a questionable Nazibro play. I don't think there was. I don't think we were ever at a point where we were pressured to feel some sort of problem from whatever he was doing. But Nazibro has enough damage available to him that he can definitely present a challenge. And that's just the way Nazibro plays, is that he's a pretty decent split pusher. He never put himself out in an odd position or anything like that. He was doing his thing. So I don't have a problem with it. I don't want to be vulnerable. But I do want that Lily. I do get her. That Jaina's next, and I am pretty damaged. I don't know if I'm going to make it out, but I definitely am happy with that kill there. Let's try to keep... And this actually should probably be... Yeah, GG. Great job. Great team. The comp worked out really well. Arthas and the Butcher are pretty decent. Arthas and Uther even more so in this game. So we will look at some stats here. The Butcher is an assassin, and you know, if you followed us long enough, if you watched enough of my particular videos, especially when I play Nova, I tend to believe that if you're an assassin, you need to keep your deaths down to maybe 2 to 4 per game, and that's like a real dirty game where you're hitting 4 deaths. And your kills as an assassin, you really need to get in there. You're going to be the one who is trying to burst down damage as much as you can. You need to have at least 1 for every minute of gameplay. So being 18-0 would have meant that's like you're fairly, you know, average butcher, 24-0. Obviously, our team with 28-4 takedowns, having a great day and doing really well. So, with all that said, I hope that you enjoyed this. It's a slightly different build than what some people have done with the Butcher so far. I think it's going to be very exciting to see how everything works out with King Leoric. And if you like this, give us a like. It really helps us out. It keeps us going. Make sure to check out our streams on Friday nights. We have Bloodborne on Tuesdays. And on Sunday, we do some recording as well as streaming of those games. So you can be watching these games, streaming, while we stream them, and be part of YouTube history with the Brigade. So that's it. I'm Roy. Thank you for joining me. Brigade Gaming. Give me some likes. I love it. And we'll see you next time.